Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Mark Romick, the Real Estate Ninja.
And I'm Rob Stack, the A-Lister. And you're watching the Home Squad's YouTube channel.
If you want to be one of the first to know when we drop a new video about one of our new listings or some of the areas in Orlando, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. We'll wait.
Great, you're in. On to the video.
So we love Florida. We're proud to call it our home. Our friends are here, our family's here, our lives are here. And as agents in Orlando, we want you to move here and we want to help you find your dream home.
That's right, we want you to love Florida. And not only do we want you to love your home, but we want you to love your neighborhood. We want you to love your part of town, and we want you to love Florida. But for some of you, Florida may not be the right fit, and that's okay.
Yeah, so usually our videos are about how awesome Florida is and how you should move here. Not today. Today's video is about the bad and the ugly.
Let's get to it.
So there's something we need to be honest with you right now, and that is the weather.
Now, most of the time, Florida is receiving great press about our weather. However, most of those times come during the winter months. Now, while the rest of the country is shoveling snow and scraping ice off their windshields, we're posting screenshots of our weather apps, or we're posting pics of our bare feet in the sand. You've seen the photos, you're annoyed by them. Sorry, not sorry.
That's right. But what we don't post and what we don't really talk about is the summer months here with the extreme heat and the extreme humidity. It is hot, it is humid. We need you to stay inside with all your windows closed and your air conditioning cranked up as high as possible.
Also, when it comes to the weather, don't let the tall buildings and the highways fool you. We live in the tropics, and with the tropics comes rain. Rain, storms, and hurricanes. In the summer months, you can expect rain every single day.
Yep.
And don't forget, Central Florida is home to the lightning capital of the world, so our storms, they pack a punch.
Speaking of storms, let's step it up a notch and talk about hurricanes. So up north, you have blizzards. Midwest, tornadoes. Out west, you have the earthquakes. Well, here in Florida, you're not off the hook. We do have hurricanes, and a lot of them. However, when you live here, you start to prepare for it. You know when they're coming. You can go to the grocery store, get TP, get canned goods. And when you live here, you'll start to learn as well how to prepare.
Here's another one. Just the other day, I saw a bumper sticker that read, "Welcome to Florida. Not all of us are on vacation."
Oh, I saw that.
Isn't it good?
I did see that one.
Like we said before, Central Florida is the vacation capital of the world, and even North Florida and South Florida have the beaches and tropical destinations, and maybe that's what's bringing you to Florida. But if tourist crowds and tourist traffic are not for you, then maybe Central Florida is not for you.
Yeah, I mean, what we can do, we can show you the neighborhoods, the towns, the areas off the beaten path a little bit, not in the tourist traps.
Right.
But don't be mistaken. Tourism is the main driving force here in the Florida economy, maybe even more than oranges.
Maybe.
We send the oranges out, we bring the tourists in. They're not going away anytime soon. Not only do you need to share the state with our tourists, you also have to share the state with our wildlife.
Sure, like the alligators and sharks and jellyfish, but for us, it's the smaller creatures that take some getting used to, like
Fire ants,
cockroaches,
flying cockroaches,
spiders,
love bugs,
don't love them,
geckos.
What?
The tiny dinosaurs.
And snakes. Lots of snakes. Some of them venomous. Awesome.
Yeah.
But don't worry, we also have dolphins and manatees and Mark. So that makes up for the snakes, right?
What?
It's okay. Let's go.
So now we're going to talk about cost of living and pay rates, and there's actually a pretty big gap between the two, and that's bad and ugly.
But most salaries are negotiable, and you're smart and you know your worth. So this is something you can easily get past.
Yeah, and as a Florida resident, there's actually a lot of places you can go that's not going to break the bank. In fact, a lot of Florida places, they'll give you a Florida resident discount that a lot of the tourists will pay top dollar for.
Oh, and here's another thing, and this is huge. No state income tax. And our property taxes are significantly lower than our neighbors up north. So things have a way of balancing themselves out.
That's true.
The good, the bad, the ugly, and we're gonna add one more, the different. Schools and healthcare.
Oh yeah, so we've heard a lot of our friends say, and we agree with them, that the schools and the healthcare system, it's not that it's bad, it's just different.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and it might be different from the state you're living in now.
That's right. I mean, for example, the population in Florida, it's specific.
Yep.
That's right, and it may not be as balanced as where you're from, so that requires you to operate a little differently. Yeah. Not bad, just different. But no worries, you'll adapt. We did.
Yeah, we did. I have like 14 or 15 kids, and I've dealt with the healthcare and the schools, and they're not bad.
No, you've done just fine.
Yeah.
Didn't you just buy a bus?
Yeah, we bought 2 of them.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Moving on up.
So that's it. Now there might be more, but those are the ones we get asked about the most, and those are the ones we talk about quite often.
Yeah, and we love living in Florida, and we definitely want you to live here too, but we also want you to love it. So we realize Florida may not be for everybody, so before you load up the car and drive on down, we want to make sure you know all of what you're getting into. The good, the bad, the ugly, and the different.
That's right. Now if you found this helpful, go ahead, subscribe down below. That way you'll be notified when we release a new listing, a new neighborhood spotlight, or anything that might help you decide if you want to move to Florida or not.
That's right. Visit our website, you'll see all of the properties that we have to offer, and you'll have first access to our virtual tours.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys.
See you next time.